Hey everybody, this is Big Movie Gamer. Big Movie Gamer, sorry. I am letting you guys know that I am switching. I I forgot to press record, and I was playing a little bit with Tom. We just got this pawn named Tom. He's a good pawn. He just doesn't do health. He doesn't heal. I don't know why. I don't know why. The I have no idea why. So he doesn't heal. Sometimes, I mean, like, I kind of get it. Like, sometimes it's kind of hard to gauge on what you can do with your pawns and what you can put on them. But yeah, so he doesn't heal. I also found out that Fulvio has died because I started the quest and I left him. And so he went to the nest alone and he got killed. So I had to revive him. So I have to. What I'm trying to do is get Medusa's head, and I'm hopefully gonna get Medusa's head at a point where where it's fresh, not nearly dead or nearly done. So I have to revive Fulvio, and hopefully that can revive the quest. So I can Fulvio, so I can finish that quest line. If not, that's a quest line I missed, and I screwed it up. Oh well, you know. I gotta play it in New Game Plus if there is a New Game Plus or whatever this has afterwards. Maybe start a new game. I don't know. Whatever. I would like to play it again because it is a very fun game. It is long enough. It is not too long. It's not as long as Final Fantasy VII Rebirth or anything like that. But it is pretty long. So yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and revive Fulvio. Hopefully that fixes the quest, and we're gonna fight Medusa first, and hopefully get her head. So yeah, there's a bunch of hopes. So let's get to it. Ooh, okay.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft...
A grand adventure awaits us. I just know it.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
I understand the inclination arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures after all.
I've got you. Use this chance to recover.
come chasing it as well, have you? Aye. Rumors abound of the Shrine of Eld in this domain. And if monsters happen to be guarding it, I shan't be afeared. Nay, I'll strike 'em down with tooth and claw.
Let me be the one to collect it. Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
This battle couldn't have come at a worse time! I only hope our victory's a swift one!
Pray, call upon me again another time. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need.
How's this?
And I take the rest.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy!
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. Safely dead. I'll redeem myself yet.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour.
Good morrow to you, Arisen. I'll use this chance to commit myself.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can...
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle. Let us work together to honor the Arisen's.
This rumour has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence, and in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
Curious how a fine meal makes your eyelids heavy, but not your stomach. It's a battle already? Wasn't much of a reprieve.
Try not to get hit. Left all that window closed.
The creature's corpse will serve us well. Are you certain you can manage it? It is an awfully long shot. You stand before you to obey the light. Remain in the shadows to avoid being petrified. No quarrel here. Magic's are at your disposal.
Petrify armor with a single blast. You can say it outclasses even the dragon in strength.
I wonder if it means to turn all living things in this world to stone. But for what purpose? Do not falter. It will take every ounce of our strength, but we can prevail.
Very well, if I must.
fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Risen? Aren't you forgetting something? There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
This gloom has an eerie cast.
Letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
Well met, sir.
How might I be of service? Given the state of things, I may have to close the inn ere long. Hi, Viv. For the future of this nation, sir. Do come again.
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Boy, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow, I mislike that. You from Vermont? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of your lot. Well, got something you want to say, eh? Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods, alone. That is. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
Well now, quite the brawl we're having here. But I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally. 'Tis not my conscience that called me here. Oh no, I simply cannot stomach acts of cowardice. Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper duel, one-on-one?
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw. That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name, then? Ragnar.
Ragnar? You're him? From the Scarlet Rains and the battle for Jeremiah? Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not crossed, but I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us. Aye? Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace, you are. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
Fine work, that was. Pray, save your thanks. I've no need of it. After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I dare say you'd have bested those louts even if I hadn't intervened. I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight, so he had that beast take the beating for him. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from foe. I'm sure you understand. Till next time.
Sir Ragnar is no ordinary man, that much is certain.
Let me think on that a while.
Those who lose their lives on Batali soil are brought here to be prepared for their eternal slumber. I am here to serve. If you require my aid, you have but to ask. I have placed a mark upon the remains you seek.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but it is difficult to forget all that occurred at the coronation. I hope never to experience the like of that sensation again.
Much obliged.
Well met, sir. You'll be glad to know that I finally finished my reading of that grimoire we spoke of. Which brings me to a curious point. There's a favor I'd ask of you. What happened to my eye? Oh, never mind the bandage. 'Tis nothing serious. Now, as I was saying, I'd like for you to find the grimoire's second volume for me. 'Twould seem 'tis part of a set, and will only reveal its true power when both tomes are in hand. The copy I possess, I've heard tell that its twin can be found in a queer little shop in Vermont. Alas, passing through the border checkpoint is no simple matter for a humble merchant like myself. But you, sir, I dare say you are not of Batal. Then you ought have no trouble passing through the checkpoint. I implore you, find that second volume for me. All I want is to give my family a decent life, the life they deserve. This is my chance to provide for them as I ne'er have.
A queer little shop in Vermont, is it? I wonder which of the shops in Vermont matches that description.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
Mother, quick! Over here!
Beg pardon, sir, but I must ask you to stop aiding my husband. He lost his eye while reading that grimoire. His eye! I can't bear to see him involved with that fell thing anymore. But he refuses to listen to me.
He's been saying not to worry, that he'll make us more money soon. 'Tis as if he's lost his mind how much he repeats it.
'Tis all my fault, Mother. He's only been like this since I said I wished we had an easier life.
No, 'tisn't, dear, and don't you fret. Your father, he'll be back to his old self before you know it. Pray, sir, seek out that grimoire if you must, but do not give it to my husband. I beg of you.
Ought we to give Sir Isaac the grimoire as he requested? 'Tis a quandary indeed.
I cannot say what is best here.
Well met.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
This isn't much to go on.
As good a place as any.
Dead on my feet.
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
This bow is as good as flameproof.
Feast your eyes on this! We prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
Let us pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and try not to slip up again. Might there be aught over there? Let us ponder how best to proceed. They are right to fear us.
Let them run. We need not waste our strength. to notice we've all got different locations. We must each of us hone our skills. The jack of all trades is a master of none.
Just hand over your coin, and I'll let you alone.
Feast your eyes on this!
Oh, yeah!
Should be. Right, with fire fury! Let us finish this! Bring the fiend down!
Oh, there's a victory in the hand. Let us finish this.
Dwarves most We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we suffer bitter masterfully done!
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
There's a cave near here that you haven't explored yet. I'll find out about it in another world. Shall I show you?
This spell will empower you with elemental magic! My magics are at your disposal.
put that little critter off.
Speak of this smoke, there's only one roasting around.
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather. There's no debilitation a curative can't mend. Lightning its weakness and our strength.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more? Decisions, decisions.
What are we tarrying for? Onward, I say!
My spirit! It quails! I'll have to use my imagination for the finer details, I fear. But it should turn out well, all the same.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Given the state of things, I may have to... close the inn ere long. Do come again. Well met, sir.
Interested in my wares?
Look as long as you please. Always a pleasure.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
Well met, sir. How might I... The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep...
I have no issue falling asleep, even... Our adventure continues.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
It was an event.
Clark means to unveil the sculpture before a select audience. He asked me to extend an invitation to you as well. I will await you at his estate in Vernworth's noble quarter.
So, there is to be an unveiling. I am curious to see how the sculpture turned out. Shall we attend, Master? I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
No, there's no need to fret.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Might give the cart a look over before we leave. I'll take any chance
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Might as well take a look while you're here.
Here, eh? Many thanks.
Must be my winter coat growing in. Will someone do aught about this?
Here already, are we?
Have you ever been at a loss as to how to proceed? Or felt like you'd forgotten aught but couldn't recall what 'twas?
Would that all my days were so trapped.
Best make haste, else I'll be at this all night.
Patrons, connoisseurs, friends, my humblest thanks for joining me here at the unveiling of my collection's crowning jewel. There is much more I should like to say, but the anticipation is apt to kill me should I stall another moment. Let us gaze upon the sculpture now. My word! 'Twould appear I overestimated your ability. How dare you claim my gold for a clumsy attempt such as this? You have shamed me, and shall ne'er again know my patronage, Fulvio. Now gather your things and be gone from my sight!
A dispiriting conclusion. It is a shame how the sculpture turned out.
I know Clark wasn't pleased, but that was the best I could manage. I shall strive to improve, and perhaps one day he'll think better of me.
Best make haste, else I'll be at this all night.
Queer little shopping vermin, eh? Yeah, that sounds like an apt description of Ibrahim's scrap store. I can guide you. We shall wait here till your business is done.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Have you heard tell of an ox cart travelling the roads at night? Honestly, I follow every regulation to the letter and only travel during the day. Why can't others do the same?
There's been much talk on the street of this phantom ox cart that travels after sunset. But I've heard rather enough of it. Our hands are full enough as it is.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
What the? I fail to see it.
Come on then!
Everyone has their own reasons for doing battle. But knowing that doesn't make it any easier to join the fray.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Sir Murden stopped taking visitors after his lady wife passed. He's not the friendliest of neighbours, though I can't think he's a bad sort.
Have you some business with me?
Need anything?
Ought stock some armor.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy. On the transference of souls, eh? 'Tis not like to do much harm on its own, but when combined with its twin, the first volume, 'tis potent indeed. Take care how you use it, sir. Hope to see you again.
We have acquired the grimoire entitled On the Transference of Souls, just as Sir Isaac requested. Will we be delivering it to him? Well, the choice is yours to make, Master, but let us speak with him either way. Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Oh, I can't complain.
Let me alone, will ye? I'm a busy woman.
'tis a ladder. Shall we see?
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit. Go on through.
Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
I shall suffer none to disturb this peace.
This ox cart's bound for... You've got to pay before we depart.
You feared?
You
Out of
should
the car,
be.
quickly now.
You looking for a fight?
One arrow is all I need.
That's the spirit. Nothing of it.
So I've seen this exact scene play out before.
Well, that's just grand. Oh, I can't complain.
See, my fight is not yet done.
If we must, finish this quickly.
Very well. I must.
How's about I put you out of your misery?
Well, an exemplary performance.
I just think what we could achieve if we honed our talents further.
Good to see you. Might you be willing to lend a hand? Appreciate it.
already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Remember, knowing your limits does not make you weak.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
You've made yourself an enemy.